Hey guys, so you'll never guess what just showed up on my door. It is my, I'm not showing the other side because it has my address, my Oden's Eye order. So we are going to dig in. If I can figure, oh, other side. This is my work knife, don't worry. Please don't be scared. I've only cut myself like 500 times with it. And it's dull as fuck anyways right now. Okay. Shades open. I'm only opening it on camera because like I haven't tried Oden's Eye and I want to show you guys. So right now it is a box inside a box, which I kind of like. I am an international order to them because they are a Swedish company, I believe. So this actually keeps it a little more protected, especially when it has to go so far. So the actual box packaging is really cute. And it just opens up like this. And inside, it is nice and packaged. So this was their newest release. I am very excited. And they include this cute little card for thanking you for your support. I paid for all this, by the way. I mean, I don't receive PR. If I did, I'd let you know, but like, I paid for it all. And then my products. Oh. There is so much bubble wrap. There are 3 layers of 4. There's 3 layers and then a layer around each palette. So packaging for travel, A+. Okay, so I got the big palette. I was gonna get the mini palettes, but I'm trying to buy less makeup. Like, and I didn't need to buy 6 palettes. Like, let's be real here. I already have like 50 something. Just careful. Do you guys like my brows? I did a different technique. They're still not even because like I can't do that. But like I tried a different technique with them and I think they look a little more natural, real. So this is their Alva 2 eyeshadow palette. It is 26 euros, which I don't know how much that is in either Canadian or American money. So 26 euros. It is the sequel to the Alva 1. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So it comes with a little sleeve. I like these sleeves because I can actually keep them if I want to. Like, other than that, I don't keep a unicarton if it's a big bulky one. So it includes one of those little wrappers. They actually stick theirs on. So if you can see, it's actually stuck on right here. This is to keep eyeshadows from like transferring on the mirror. Everything looks nice. She is pretty. Oh, nice. It goes all the way back, which I like for this kind of purpose. Try to find the best lighting. There we go. I love this color story. When I saw this, I just knew it was time for me to try Oden's Eye. Okay, let's look at the highlighter palette before we get into a look with this. This is the highlighting palette. It looks really similar to the other, like to the packaging of the other one, which I kind of like matching packaging. This one does also have the little piece of plastic. We're gonna remove that. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, so this is the highlighting palette. There we go. Do you see that? That's actually part of the pan. Like, that is so cute. I do feel like this is mostly going to be a palette for my skin tone. But, yeah. So I would like to see deeper highlighting shades. Let me check out their Alva one quick. Yeah, it looks like neither of their highlighting palettes really encompass deeper skin tones. So that is a disappointment and hopefully something we see improve with Oden's Eye. But we're gonna prime my eyes. We're gonna get right into this look. Okay, so I just primed with my white P. Louise eye base. I usually use that on first impressions. Keep in mind, this is not a review. I will tell you what I do and don't like, but it is not a review because I've only tried it once. And I have no clue what we're gonna do. There's two glitters. They are very pretty. But I kind of want to play with the blues. Yeah, we're gonna play with the blue. So I'm gonna tap out any primer creases. We're just gonna go in with this blue right here. So this is blue peafowl. Just take a fluffy blending brush. Okay, this shade is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Okay, so she's building up very nicely. Sweet. Okay, so I did do the other eye off camera because I'm too lazy and I have to like crouch and shit. The shade is a little lighter than I was kind of expecting, but it's not too bad. So it blended out really nicely. It didn't really have to pack it and blend it, so that was really nice. I think we're gonna go into aquamarine next. I'm really drawn to the blues and greens in this palette. I think I would definitely do a blue-green look. Try to position the mirror so I can see. I'm just gonna use this to blend the edges around. You can see kind of the pigment. I wish there was like a white shade for Oden, but this, like, I don't really care. I like it. Okay, so that both of those blue shades blended out and packed on really, really nicely, which I'm really happy with. There is a little kickback in the pan, but nothing major. There's no fallout on my face so far. I am gonna play with a shimmer. Originally, I did want to go in with Deep Sea right here, but I think that's going to be too dark for this because, like, there's no real... The only really dark shade is coffee. And I don't think I want to use that to, like, deepen up anything. You know? You know what? Fuck it. Let's play with it. Let's try it. Okay, this may not work. This may ruin the entire look. We may be ugly for the night, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna take coffee. I'm gonna take just a little bit. We're just gonna use it to kind of deepen up my crease. I think that's kind of working. Kind of is the key word. Now, if this color combo sucks, that's my fault. It's kind of creating a purpley color. I'm just gonna dip back into the blue peafowl. kind of worked how I wanted it to. It doesn't look bad. It's interesting. So I think I would really appreciate some deeper colors in here. But just gonna do the same to my other eye, and then I'll put the shimmer on my lid. Okay, so I'm just gonna pack the shimmer on before I say how I feel. I am gonna use that deep shade now that I kind of have a darker crease. I'm just going to pick it up with my finger. It is gorgeous, and let's just put her on. It's very pigmented. Okay, I did dip into Blue Bubble, and then I'm gonna try and add a bunch of that blue back in, because I'm not liking how that's looking. Which isn't a problem with the color, with the palette, it's more so a KEALEY problem here. Okay, that's kind of... Okay, so I am liking this more. My one gripe so far is I wish there was a deeper shade to match this. Now, the coffee shade does work for it. I just would have preferred a dark matte blue to kind of use that deep blue, especially because I had to lighten it up with another shimmer. But, I mean, I got it to where I like it. I'm gonna put my base on, and then we're gonna finish up this look and we'll talk. Okay, we're back with my base on. I am wearing the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, the Milk Cosmetics blush in the shade Honey Thief, which is so gorgeous, just by the way. And the Juvia's Place foundation, and then the Jouer concealer. Oh, and the Fenty Beauty powder, because it's a favorite. But I decided to risk it for the biscuit with the putting like all my powder base on, because I didn't have any fallout, so let's like fucking cross our fingers and hope. I think I'm just going to do the two lighter blues, but I do think that the chocolate shade, or not the chocolate, I do think that the coffee shade does work as a deepening up shade, but I just want deep matte blue to go with that deep blue shimmer. But it is like, that's like about the only critique I could give it right now, so that's a pretty like lame critique. I'm just gonna take the deeper blue matte blue shade that we do have, figure out how to look at my eyeball. Just gonna pop that under the crease. I'm not gonna deepen up the under eye, mostly because I don't want to, because I'm lazy. Yep, that kind of works. And I'm just gonna take the really light blue aquamarine shade, use that to blend out underneath. If you've gotten this far in the video, drop me a blue heart emoji just to let me know how far you made it. What I am gonna do though, to make it look like I have a darker lower lash line, is I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty eyeliner in the shade See About It, and I'm gonna pop that in there. I'm not gonna show you this bit though because it's gross. Does anyone have that eye that just like cannot handle being like anything in the lower lash line? Like this one water is like a bitch, and this one is like, that was easy. Okay, you see how that does kind of deepen it up and matches it to the top then? That's what we wanted. So now it's time for highlighters. I think I'm going to mix, God, I'm gonna get the name of the blue one wrong. I think I'm gonna mix Undine? Yeah, that Undying. I don't know. I'm gonna mix this blue shade with Salamander because usually blue shades leave a blue cast, so I like to mix them with a whiter shade just to kind of take them down a notch. But we'll try it on its own first and then we'll mix it if we have to. Okay, it doesn't, well, it leaves a little bit of a blue cast. It doesn't appear as blue as I thought it would be. But it does leave me with a little bit of a cast where, like I said, just gonna take that Salamander shade. We're gonna use it to buff. Ooh, that Salamander shade is pretty. That is gorgeous. Yes, the blue kind of one is pretty. It's a nice everyday highlighter, but that Salamander one, that one's fucking gorgeous. And then the blue cast is kind of, or the dark cast is pretty much gone to the point. I mean, there's a little bit, but I don't fucking care. I'm also gonna use this to highlight my inner corner and brow bones. I think I'm just gonna use the blue shade for that. Okay, I'm going to finish up the look by myself and we're gonna get into my thoughts. But while I'm doing that, let me know, do you want a 3 looks 1 palette? Are you interested in that? Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, we'll get right into the rest of the look in just a minute. Okay, so we're back and we have everything on. On my lips, I'm just wearing Natasha Denona's Lipophoria in the shade Mauve, and then the Show Me Off lashes in the style Night Out. I am going to come in close and kind of show you what my highlighter and eye look is. As you can see, everything's blended really nicely. I really like the formula actually. It doesn't have it has a little bit of kick up in the pan, but not a whole lot. I didn't experience any fallout. And the shimmers are pretty gorgeous. Again, if I gotta critique something on this palette, it'll just be the lack of deep matte shades. So honestly, this was pretty freaking worth it, and it is a gorgeous palette. So if you guys are interested, just let me know and we will do a 3 looks 1 palette with this. I am doing a 3 looks 1 palette with the Juicy Boost palette. I'm really excited for that. But yeah, if you guys want this one too. And then the packaging on both the highlighter, the eyeshadow palette and the highlighter palette is absolutely gorgeous. I think they're very gorgeous. I don't know how to say the names in some of the shades on the highlighter palette because I suck. But overall, I really like how everything turned out. You can get a deeper look if you work with the coffee shade, so yeah. But that would be like my only critique with it, which isn't really that bad compared to a lot of palettes. And I think I will be trying more Oden's Eye in the future because I really am enjoying their formula and products. But this is just in first impressions. Remember that I've only tested like 4 shades. I've only tested 4 out of 16 shades, so that's about a quarter of the palette. With a 3 looks 1 palette, I get to test a lot more and I get to tell you like my final thoughts. So that's why I like label these as first impressions, just to make sure that everybody understands that this is my first time playing with it. I may like all the colors I try, but everything else could be a dud for all I know. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Have a good day. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and follow me on all my social medias, which are all linked in the description below. I look forward to seeing you again.